Hi, my name is Grace Ortiz Diaz. I'm 23 years old. I study communication and media at the Tecnológico de Monterrey, Campus Monterrey. As the things you ask us to choose, I decided that I like the unicorn because I like that you had the chance to imagine something new, something that is really pretty, and also is by the side that is something mythological. Um, Also, decided to choose an apple. I love the color red. I love that it's sweet and that you can mix it with other things. Like you can mix it with a salad, you can make it a candy, you can make it a cake. So I think it's a really flexible fruit and it's also my favorite. And for the last one, I think that my favorite kind of transportation, about the ones you let us choose, is the motorcycle. So I find it really amazing. I find it great that it can go so fast and you can go all around places with this piece because it's so small and so thin that you can make it go through a lot of places. No, it's not as big as a car or something like that, and it can go really, really fast. For my spirit animal, I'll choose the lion because it's my favorite animal and also is my zodiac sign. And I find that this specific kind of animal is really elegant and it's also aggressive and passionate, and by the same time it really takes care of his group. Like he's the leader, he's the king, so he has to take care of about all of the people or animals that goes with him. My favorite food is a dessert. It's a brownie I tried once in a restaurant. It's like a jello brownie. It's macadamia brownie, and when they serve it to you, it's hot. So they give it to you like in this kind of dish that is still hot, so it keeps the brownie hot. And then they put a bowl of vanilla ice cream on the top, and then they put chocolate. So when you try, it's a mix of these three flavors that is just amazing. And it's the perfect combination between something hot and something cold, and something that is at the just right temperature. So I don't know. I love sweets, so that's my favorite meal. For my perfect day, I would like to wake up at a time that I just wake up by my own, have a really nice breakfast, go out and it's raining, so I can actually smell the rain and just enjoy the day with my friends or with my significant other. And then go back to my place, play video games, and have a really nice meal, and then go to bed. That will be my perfect day. An interesting short story. I have really good one that happened here in my university. I was working late on a project because I was making all of the sounds of a small part of this movie WALL-E for my final project. So I was working at one of the rooms in a class. No, one of the rooms in the university, sorry. But what happened that I fell asleep and I was like, oh, I don't want to go home because all my work is in this computer and I have this big screen and I have everything here, so I'm just gonna take a nap. I was working like at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Then I was like, okay, I'm taking a nap, that's all. And I went under the table and I decided to sleep for 30 minutes. It wasn't 30 minutes, I woke up like an hour and a half later, but I woke up and I keep working. The problem was when I wanted to go out, the class was closed. I tried to open the door and was like, oh my god, I'm trapped here. And I tried to call like the police of the university that I was trapped in one of the rooms, but nobody answered, so I had to spend like 3 more hours there until 7, I think it was almost 8 a.m. that one of the police was opening the doors, and when he opened I was like, hey, I slept here, you let me trap here, it's not fun, but thank you, I finished my work because of you. About my best boss, his name is Luis Rivas. He's from Monterrey, but I met him when I was working in Laredo, Texas at this company called ALS. It's a logistics company. And I love working with him because he was really easygoing. He used to tell me what he wanted, like, I need these numbers, I need this package, and I need you to find me this information. And I do it, I'll give it to him, and it'll be alright. He was not putting pressure. He was not going crazy because of something went wrong. He was really calm, and when he was actually mad, he controlled himself and he told me things in a nice way. Like, I think this is not good. I know you can do more. And I'm like, yes, I can do more, and I will do it in the best way I could. So I really like the way that he was a really easygoing guy. He was really responsible, and I don't know, he was just really nice boss. You can always work with him. He was always in a good mood. And if he wasn't, he will tell you, like, you know, right now I'm not okay. Let's talk later. So he's just a fantastic boss. About a bad boss, I hadn't had another boss, but I can think about a teacher I had that I really disliked his class and working with him, because he will tell you one day, like, okay, this is your final work and it's gonna be 100%. And the time you deliver, he was like, okay, now you have another task and this is 80%. And you were like, but you already told us this was the final. No, I changed my mind. Okay, and then during the whole semester, he was always changing his mind. You never knew how to act to him or how to talk to him, because he was always like, his mood was never like in a straight line. He was always changing. And sometimes he was in a bad temper, he will start yelling at you without any explanation. Like, you could be just working and without, out of nowhere, he will be like, this is not a good job, you should remake this. And you ask him, okay, what is it wrong, and I'll do it. Everything is wrong. But why? Because I said so. And so you don't have a really, you didn't learn anything, because he wouldn't tell you what's wrong. He will just tell you to remake everything you have made, and you wouldn't even know why. So I think that's the awful. I think I'm one of the best options because I learn fast. I know how to work with a team, and I know how to work under pressure. I think that's one of the things that this university taught me more. How to work under pressure, how to work with more people, and how to deal with difficult people. So I think I'm a really good option because all of that. And saying again, I learn really fast. Sometimes in my last job, some of the tasks they asked me to do it, I didn't know how. I just tell them like, okay, I know how to. And when they left, I took a book and like, okay, how do I do this? Okay, and then I'll just do it. So I think I'm a really good option for you. I think 3 of the most special things you need to have for your business to improve is that you like what you do, so you do it in a good mood, that the people working with you are happy, and that you actually know what you are doing, that you are not trying to guess or you are trying to take a rock and throw it and see if it works or not, that you actually have a plan about what you're gonna do. And if you don't know, to research, to wait, and in the moment that you know what you want to do, or what is that plan that they are giving you, then you can do it. So I think it will be planning, having a happy environment, and that you actually enjoy your job. Right now I'm not using any social media out of mine. I mean, I have my Facebook and my Twitter and my Tumblr, and I have some others. I can give it to you, but it will be bored for you maybe. But when I was working at Laredo, I used to manage Facebook and Twitter from the enterprise ALS. So I learned there. My duties were to keep it updated, like every day a post about logistics or a video or pictures from the enterprise of the employees, and same with Twitter. We didn't have Instagram because it didn't work for what we do, but it was really useful. At least we gained a lot of people from Facebook, so it was okay. How will I generate leads? I think that right now I couldn't tell you because I don't know what kind of leads do you need. If you need for publicity, you need for production, so I wouldn't know. But I think that for you to have leads, you have to show them that you do a good work. You have to give them some of the things you already have, like proofs that your company is good and that they have to ask you to work for them. So that's the only idea I have of you now. About working overtime or weekends, I love to work. I love to stay active. And as I told you in my story, I fall asleep at the university just trying to finish my work, so I wouldn't mind. And I also think for you to be healthy is to keep your mind busy, to keep your mind working, so I wouldn't mind at all. For working home, I have this special area that is my desk, and I have all around just post-its with the activities and time I have to deliver, just in order, like today you have to do this and this and this, and tomorrow all of this, like a calendar. But I prefer to do it with post-its because once I'm done, I can just grab it and put it away. And if I do that with a calendar, sometimes I forget to actually erase something, so it will just be there. And I will have my computer. I will have a plant just because I like to smell flowers and actually having something alive there that is not me. And I think that's all. I have all my equipment, like my camera and things if I need it. But it's basically my computer, my calendar, and something to make me company, in this case like a little cactus or a flower. In 5 years I see myself able to help my family, because during all of my scholar time they help me, they give me everything, they pay my rent, my food, my interchange, my rent during I was in my interchange. So I would like to be able to give them something, to my mom and my dad. And about professional, I would love to be able to work like a total pro with Illustrator, because I think it's a program I like, but I don't know how to manage that well. The same with After Effects. And I don't know, I would just like to keep growing and being happy. So thank you for watching me. I hope you like me. I hope you will call me. If not, I'm gonna call you. No, I'm kidding. But I really hope you like all this, and I'm the kind of person you're looking for working with you.